Hi lovelies, and welcome to Debbie's Super Canadian Secret. And it is for Canadian eyes only, but if you're watching from another country, I won't say a word. Now, what is the secret I'm holding from you lovelies? Well, it's super simple. I'm going to be making weed butter. Yes, you heard right. Weed butter, because it's legal in Canada. To create this amazing weed butter, I'm going to be using this incredible machine by magicalbutter.com. It's a whole process, and it'll be super fun. For today's featured cocktail, I was thinking, what would go well with weed? Bourbon. So let's do a mint julep. I think the bourbon mellows you out. With the weed, you are going to nap like the biggest baby. It's going to be perfect. Ingredients are 2.5 ounces of bourbon. I chose this bourbon from Bourbon County. 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. 3 to 4 sprigs of muddled mint. Oh, I almost spilled it. Let it sit for 30 seconds or so, and it turns out like this. Oh, it's super cold. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip. Ooh! Oh, lovelies. You're gonna need some weed after this because you're gonna be tipsy and then you're going to nap.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. I've never made weed butter before, but you know what? I can do anything. So I'm gonna follow along in the instructions in this cute little booklet. This might be the biggest disaster,
Something's gonna happen.
but let's just see. The first step, lovelies, is to decarbox. That's what we're gonna call it today. So you take it out of a 250-degree oven, and apparently if you warm your little debox, it brings out the THC. So the weed I chose today is a locally grown, of course, we're in a pandemic, I can't go anywhere, so I gotta get it local. And the strain of it is called peyote cookie. Now, how good does that? It's supposed to be in butter. And here it is, the little bud that I chose. This big bag of weed. If I pass out because I'm too high, just don't worry about it. So you take your nicely warmed box that came out of the oven, and you just simply open it up like this. And you take this giant bag of weed, which is 1.2 ounces, and you just sprinkle it all in. That's so much weed. I'm already dropping. You put this lid back on. Now the reason why we're doing this, lovelies, is because it brings out the THC, which gives you a better high. So you make sure your box is nicely tight. It's rubber, so she flops around. Yeah, I can't do it. So you take your magicbutter.com thermometer, and you stick it, there's a hole at the top of the box. I think you can see that. You stick that right through the very top. Now this is going to make sure that the temperature is consistent, because you gotta give love to your little buds. And this goes straight into the oven, and you keep this little handy thing outside of the oven to make sure you can keep control of your temperature. Oven, don't melt your nails, that's super important step. Close her up. Boom. Once your weed is snuggled in the little oven you've got there, you're going to preset a timer for 30 minutes. 3, 0. I turned the oven off. Technical difficulties for 30 minutes. And hit start. And while you wait, you take a sip of your beautiful mint julep. Oh, did you know, lovelies, the word julep in Persian means medicine, which equals a really good morning pickup. Look at me, I sound so educational with my words because I did research. You get the burn of the smokiness in the back of your nose, but the mint and the sugar dilute it and it homogenizes everything. I mean, give Debbie a drink and she's a philosopher. The next step is to remove your what is it like what is this called again? Decor. Make sure to like let it cool for just a hot second. You're gonna take what is called ghee, which is clarified butter. It removes the milk solids and something scientific, I don't know. This locally sourced ghee is from Sheldon Creek Dairy. And here's another great thing. It's keto and paleo diet friendly. So you're gonna take 4 of these, 400 grams, so 4 times 4, you do the math. And then with our beautiful magicalbutter.com appliance, you're gonna remove the lid. It's a little bit heavy, so she's got some girth to her. You're going to open up your hashtag Derma box or whatever it's called. And then you're going to take all of this glorious weed and you're gonna put it in, all of it, the whole thing. Don't let the little scragglers run away. You're gonna grab, oh my God, this is so much butter. It kind of makes me feel sick a little bit. Take a big spoon and you're just gonna scoop that out. Oh my God, that is satisfying. Oh, there's one. Breathe into the weed, let the weed smell just enhance your, oh God, this just all. So this is the third 400 milligram of, oh dear God. This will give you a heart attack. One more, lovelies. Oh God, they get harder as they go. Just, oh, almost there.
Yeah,
4, and you take this girthy lid again. Now you gotta connect. Oh God, do I just stuff this in here? I guess so. Oh, Debbie, you're so gassy. Just pop her on. I'm gonna go over to the counter, I'm gonna plug it in, and you're going to press 2 hours. Oh, okay. So once you've closed the lid and it beeps, that means it's working. There's a little temperature button. You're gonna push that till you get to 160 degrees, which is 71 degrees Celsius if you're the other ones. Then you're gonna press 2 hours. Ooh, it's like a psychedelic light show. If you don't have one of these little machines, you have to grind your butter for days, like just hours and hours. But this girthy lid comes with a built-in grinder. That's right, lovelies. Grinder. Oh God, has it been 2 hours yet? I lost track of. And my cocktail is completely, it's mint soup. So now that you've waited 2 hours and your cocktail is completely water, we need to pour this out. But I gotta wear this trusty glove. So you know what that means? Buy nails. We can't have nails when we do this. So rip the nails off. This is part of your recipe. Perfect. Now that you've poured and strained your weed butter, you've got it in your mold, it's time to get them all nice and chilled so they can set. Come with me to my fridge and we'll place them. Follow me, here we go. So you wanna have it on a nice board so it's super flat because I spilled a little bit and that's not what I was doing. You know what? No. Place it into your fridge and you let it chill. Well, lovelies, there you go. That's how you make weed butter in Canada only. Make sure to get your mint, make your mint julep, and trust me, you'll feel like you're at the Kentucky Derby. Yeehaw! Love you, lovelies. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Make sure you like and subscribe, because that way you're high in the sky.